You know, I think just hearing new stories and meeting new people and um, watching people. I kind of watch people watch a lot, which is creepy, but it's interesting to see. And I watch TV shows that might get an inspiration from that. So and just life lessons as well for me, just personally. Um, and just kind of going through certain things in life, good and bad, and kind of incorporating them instead of being so specific and writing songs. You know, sometimes it's good to be very literal and specific, but sometimes I don't really like to be, because when people ask me why I write songs, I don't really like telling them why I write songs, because I like for them to tell me why they like the song. Um, a person said something about Raging Fire a couple of weeks ago, and they had a meaning towards it that means nothing about how I wrote it, that's the cool part about it. And there's another song I played, I think it was the same people. I played What Will Become of Us, one of the meet and greets since the song. And so what'd you write that one about? I was like, it's just, about the past 3 years. And he said, it's about your wife. I said, no, it's actually not. He said, it's about, so it's not even about, two people. It's about, something a little bigger than that. And so, yeah, that's just kind of, they're like, what can you tell us? I'm like, nah, maybe one day. I don't really want to tell it right now. But I'm trying to learn how to open up about it a little bit more. But I like that. Like I said, the mystery of someone else, someone else telling me why they like it. I think it used to be, and it still is a lot of the time, most of the time now, it's right before I fall asleep. I think because it's always, whatever I was working on that day, it's like always on my mind. Um, and then right when I'm about to fall asleep, something comes, I'm like, oh crap. And I have to grab my phone and just record it with my mouth, or go get a guitar and just record it real quick and wait back up, and then go do that. But yeah, I mean, and it's also being around, a good vibe of people, and people that have good attitudes, and work if I'm working with somebody, So writing by myself is, I kind of like work through like some of these new songs are like ideas that I had like maybe halfway done, and going in with somebody else that I trust that can help me push the song to be better, so that's when it's fun to get more creative, because then you start really feeding off each other's ideas, and it's fun. It's super fun.
Nice.
And sometimes it's horrible. You get to write with some really horrible people.
Ooh. I hope to hear that about that one day.
Horrible people, just people that don't want to hear your own opinion. And that's when I'm just like checked out, like, let's go.
Yeah. Thank you for that. That's a really, really great insight. So somebody tweeted something that I found so beautiful. This person said that you wrote songs that he could sing to his mother and to his lover. Do you think there's some truth to that, and why do you think that is?
Hopefully it's not the same person.
Yeah, or that will be some Greek mythology stuff.
Just being funny there. Yeah, I mean, there are songs that are, some of the love songs, I guess, can be come to whoever they want to be to, whoever you want them to be about. That's kind of what's going back to about the universal part. Is some songs are definitely more personal, and written for a specific thing. They're all written for a specific idea that I have, but but it's not too. Some of them aren't too one-sided, one place that it can't be about, like I said, a mom or or dad or whoever it is. It could be about father and son or something like that. So yeah, I mean that's cool. I mean, yeah, whatever floats the boat. I'm glad they like the music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I keep just looking at myself now when I'm like in this corner, like, oh, every when I'm FaceTime with my parents, I'm just looking at myself like this. It's like, hey, mom, you're dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've grown. I've always been a pretty mature guy, unless you get to know me and I kind of joke with you and stuff. But as far as like it kind of comes down to, pretty mature guy and attitude but this the past 3 years kind of really um, made myself and I think Hannah grow up even more. Kind of, I feel like we've gone through things that a lot of older couples haven't even gone through. Um, Even like my parents or whoever it is, like kind of that age. And um, so we kind of, went through some tough times, not necessarily about one another, but just like what we went through with legal stuff. Um, it really opened my eyes up. And even though I know how people are, I know I kind of grew up just watching people, and there's beautiful things about people and there's horrible things about people. But that's kind of about part of life. You don't hang on to it. You learn to kind of forgive and let go and just move on. And learned a lot of patience this year too, because I kind of went through this little block where I couldn't really write anything because that was hanging over in my head. And it's like, man, am I not good enough? Can I not do this? And then the blah blah blah, all this stuff. And um, I wrote with John Paul White, who's from the Civil Wars in Muscle Shoals, and just a really cool dude. And we just talked. We wrote these 3 songs. Um, 2 songs I recorded. I need to record the other one too because it's so good. I was listening to it last night actually, which is funny. But he and I just talked. He's just so talented guy. I could listen to him sing all the time, and just really opened my eyes up about just kind of moving forward and just writing. It doesn't matter what you write about, and this kind of how you get into music. You just write, not really worried about it, and then when you get people that care, it just kind of makes you think too much. And so going that, and then writing with this other guy named Nathan Chapman, who's just become a really good friend and just such a creative dude. And he's a guitar player as well, so we have a really good time writing together. And we've written several songs together, and just those 2 guys, and a couple of others as well. John Knight, they really helped push me through that little block of not being creative. And so I don't even remember what the question was, but I was just like, it feels like I'm in therapy right now. So that
Tell
just
us everything.
yeah. So it was like it's kind of making it through that. It was good. And these new songs are just I feel like they're really really good. Yeah. There's a wide variety. There's some R&B, there's some rock, a lot of rock, and there's some broken down songs, and um, there's still some of the pop songs, but not too pop.
Yeah. That,
Yeah,
that, that is something that is incredible for me, is how you go from a song like Dance With Me to a song like My Name. I mean,
yeah,
the range is, for me, extraordinary, and both work. Um,
yeah. Thanks. Yeah, I mean that's what we kind of talk about it with my band and stuff sometimes, or other people. It's like there's dynamics, to the show, and there's times when you want to be headbanging, and other times you just want to sit back and listen, and other times you kind of want to just groove a little bit. Um, that's what's fun. You kind of don't want to limit myself too much, and um, at all, So but I kind of I do those genres in a way where it's still me. It's not too far, like not trying to get crazy. Like I could never do Michael Jackson or anything, but that would be fun. It's fun to try. I can't sing that high. I've thought about, I was really thinking about having some songs that were going to be these duets, and this is like 2 or 3 songs maybe, but they're really good songs, but then we just, haven't done anything with them. But so, no, I mean, no duets, just all me, unfortunately.
That's it.
Don't think so.
always room to do that stuff though, for sure.
Okay.
I'd love to do some duets or something, collaborations or whatever the term is for it now.
Featuring.
Features, yeah. The greatest album.
The greatest album.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, it's that it's. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I don't know. Uh, honest, pure, and um, I just had the word, and I can't. No, it just slipped my mind. I can't remember the third word, but and just good music. It's 4 words, but so it's just it's very honest and not trying to be fancy or anything, even though it's got some really cool parts in there. But it's good stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. I'll let y'all be the judge of it. I'm not good talking good about the music.